Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka and today in this video I'm going to compare three high-end concealers. So I have Too Faced, Bobbi Brown and MAC. So if you're interested to see the results, then keep watching and let's get started. Today in this video I will be using these small sponges from PAC to blend my concealer. Let's start with our concealer number 1, which is from Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage. So today I have it in a dark shade because generally I use it as a color corrector or even for the contouring or bronzing, but I'll show you how it works and how is the finish. And the shade I have with me today is Butterscotch. So since it says super coverage, it's slightly thick than your hydrating or the lightweight concealers. Okay. Easy to blend. I said this is a dark shade concealer. I generally use it as a color corrector or even for bronzing or contouring. I use it sometimes and it works perfectly well with that as well. This has done a pretty well job, but the shade looks off. You can get it in a different shade and it will be a good concealer to use. Now the second one I have is from MAC and I'm gonna use it on this side to show you the coverage and the finish. So yeah, let's do it. And the shade is NC42. Again, the applicator is thinner than the Too Faced one, but I don't find issue in using that one as well. Blending MAC concealer, especially this one, is not an issue at all. It is slightly hydrating as well. So now I'll show you the creasing, like we have applied them almost for the same time, slightly up and down, but you can see the creasing in this is much lesser. It's just one line has caused that crease because we have not set the concealer with powder, but then the creasing is much more limited in this one compared to this. So you can see the creasing is at multiple places. It's here plus here, good creasing. And the second thing is this is slightly starting to look gray compared to this. So if I really have to go, I think I'll go for this one. Maybe after applying this I can go for a drugstore concealer and top it up with that, but for the under coverage I will use this. Let's try Bobbi Brown and then maybe we can compare. So in these two I think I like this more, so I'm gonna remove this. Okay, so I have removed the concealer, the MAC one, and I'm going to use Bobbi Brown, and before that I'm just going to use just little one drop of moisturizer. And we're good to go. So now I'm going to apply this Bobbi Brown one and the shade is Warm Honey. The applicator is like this. Now this one I find slightly weird because you can see there's a hole in the applicator. Maybe I don't know how to use it correctly, but I don't find it to be perfect, to be honest. So these two shades are kind of comparable. Feels so much better than the MAC one, but let's see after at least 2 minutes how it sets in. So much easy to blend, so much. Here we go. I'll just give it a minute to set in so that we can compare the creasing as well. And in terms of blending, yeah, I think this was easier than the Too Faced one, because it's much more hydrating again than this one. So among these three, MAC is already out for me and the competition is now between Too Faced and Bobbi Brown, right? So this is Too Faced again and this is from Bobbi Brown. We have used both the shades. This one was Butterscotch, which is slightly darker shade. You can go for lighter shades in this. They have very good shade range available again in this Too Faced concealer. And then we have Bobbi Brown and the shade I have used is Warm Honey. Okay, let's check the creasing now. So same, no new creasing so far, just this line which we can easily, blend it and then set it with powder. Okay, so I see some creasing here where I have lines, but the creasing is there, but it's very limited because anyways this concealer doesn't feel, it's so light on your skin that you won't even feel that you're wearing concealer. So in that way this is much lighter than this one. This is again same, the moment you will blend it and set it with powder, you'll be good to go. So I think if you're looking for natural medium coverage but something very light on your skin, you should go with the Bobbi Brown. But if you're going for say bridal makeup, party makeup and you need full coverage, then maybe you can go for the Too Faced one. So yeah, that's it. I hope you did find this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you soon guys. Thank you. Bye bye.